A former Lakers legend shares his thoughts on the NBA season. The 62-year-old ex-member of the Los Angeles Showtime Lakers won 3 championships with the team and thinks the NBA has more parity and small market teams flourishing than ever before. The U.S. Sun spoke to former 7-time NBA All-Star, now an analyst for the Lakers on Spectrum Sports, at Meta World Peace's inaugural golf charity event about his thoughts on the NBA season and how the players now compare to other generations. Worthy played 12 seasons with the Lakers and was a vital member of their championship core as he built a Hall of Fame career, averaging 17.6 points, 5.1 rebounds, and 3 assists in 936 games. However, when he played, the NBA was not nearly as global and small markets struggled to compete with teams like the Lakers, Chicago Bulls, and Boston Celtics. And Worthy expressed that this is no longer the case in the present NBA because the talent has grown and changed the league's landscape. The NBA is thriving. You know, it's a different game than where I come from, but it has grown exponentially over the years, so it's exciting. I think the parity is really good in the conferences. I think some of the small towns like Memphis and Denver, teams like that, some of the smaller markets are emerging globally. It's expanded beyond what I ever could think of. Competition is good. So the NBA is good right now. It is early, Worth said to the U.S. Sun. He went on to detail that it's about 7 teams with a legitimate shot at winning a championship this season, but stayed true to his Lakers legion. I believe in what we Lakers have. Okay, if we're healthy. I think we can play with anybody if we're healthy. But Boston's is really good. Denver's good. Milwaukee is soon to be good. The Phoenix Suns. There are a lot of good teams that are out there. So I could name 7 or 8 teams. But I think when you get down to playoffs, you have a team for 7 games, and you're not traveling all over the place, and you're healthy. That's when the rubber meets the road. For me, Worthy said. However, Worthy does believe the NBA could benefit from bringing back hand-checking on defense and having players stay in college longer. He used Lakers guard Austin Reeves as an example. Reeves played all 4 years at the University of Oklahoma and came into the NBA ready to contribute. The game had so many aspects to it for so long. When I started watching the game, I was watching Oscar Robertson and Kareem, and the game didn't change from the 50s, 60s, 70s to the 80s. It didn't change, in my opinion, until players started to come out to school more often, and they weren't getting the skill set that Austin Reeves has, who had 4 years. So that started to change the game up a little bit to make it more entertaining. Now you can't even breathe on anybody. The hand checks was good defense, and it was taught since I was in grade school, so I don't know what happened to it. I don't know what happened, Worthy stated. The NBA season just passed its quarter mark, with the Eastern Conference jammed back with competition. The Celtics have the best record, but are just 3 games ahead of the 5th-place Indiana Pacers and 5 games ahead of the 8th-place Cleveland Cavaliers. And the Western Conference is similar, with the Minnesota Timberwolves fighting to stay atop the conference, as several teams are just in the recent game of the no-one spot.